We have no time for this, Furion. What are we doing out here?
Last night in a dream, the great raven spoke to me and summoned me to this place.
We were summoned here as well.
Who are you, Outlanders?
I am Thrall, son of Duratan, war chief of the Horde.
And I am Jaina Proudmoore, leader of the human survivors of Lordaeron.
You are not welcome here.
Peace, priestess. They've come to aid you against the Legion.
It was you in my dream. But who are you to make such an offer to us?
I am the reason for the Legion's return. Years ago, I brought the orcs into this world. And by doing so, I opened a path for the demons as well. For my sins, I was murdered by those who I cared for most. Despite my death, war raged across the lands of the East for many long years, and the entire kingdom was devastated in its wake. Now, at long last, I have returned to set things right. I am Medivh, the last guardian. I tell you now, the only chance for this world is for you to unite in arms against the enemies of all who live.
Sorry I'm late. It's just as we feared. Archimonde and his Doomguard are making their way towards the summit. He'll be here any moment.
10,000 years ago, we Night Elves defeated the Burning Legion. Though the rest of the world was shattered, we were left free to live out our immortal lives in peace. Bound to the World Tree, we are its protectors, and through it we were granted immortality and power over nature. Now, at last, it is time we gave that power back.
You realize that we will age as these mortals do. Our powers over nature will wane in time.
If pride gives us pause, my love, then perhaps we have lived long enough already. I will proceed to the summit and prepare our defenses there. Whatever comes, my love, remember, our bond is eternal.
Night Elves, the time for reckoning has come.
If you can provide our bases with support and keep us from being overwhelmed, Thrall and I will delay Archimonde's ascent.
Your plan is a bold one, girl. Perhaps I have misjudged you, Outlanders. May Elune shine upon you.
To arms, my brethren. To arms, brave orcs and humans. Twilight falls, and the enemy awaits. Has sleep dulled my senses?
Priestess Tyrande, the undead have begun to construct a new settlement. It won't be long before they start attacking our allies. Research finished. Research finished. Research finished. I await your command. Standing guard. Research finished. Our allies' town needs help.
I heed the voice in the wind.
The undead are attacking. Send help.
Research finished. I'm listening. Research finished.
Ashrathoraman.
Let's get going.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Your building is complete. Research finished.
Our time is now.
Your building is complete. Research finished. We can't build there. We can't build there. Our allies' town needs help.
Immediately. Ashrathoraman.
Research finished. Research finished. Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
Your move.
Our allies' town needs help.
Something is amiss.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Research finished. Your building is complete. Research. Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
So be it.
I stand ready.
Ah, the great outdoors.
I stand ready.
Ah, the great outdoors.
I stand ready. I stand ready.
Your building is complete.
Ah,
heed
the
the voice
great
of the wind.
outdoors.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
I stand ready.
Research finished.
The goddess
Your building is complete.
Ah, the great outdoors. Ah, the great outdoors.
I stand.
the goddess. As the goddess moves.
Ah, the great outdoors.
So be it.
I
By
stand ready.
Elune.
I stand ready.
Your building
The
is
sleeper
complete.
has awakened.
Your building is complete.
I stand ready.
The sleeper has awakened.
Research finished. We can't build there. Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our allies' town needs help.
I stand.
So
Our allies' town needs help.
The sleeper has awakened.
It shall be done. Anudora, Ashtherodanador. The land and I are one.
someone threatens the wilds.
Research finished. Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Our allies' town needs help. Your building is complete. Your building is
The goddess
complete.
wills. Thy aim. Someone threatens the wilds.
The sleeper has awakened.
Immediately.
The land and I are one.
Ashrathoran.
Where shall I strike?
Research finished. Your building is complete. 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 Your building is complete.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of a ring. As the goddess wills, so be it. As the goddess wills.
Our allies' town needs help.
Ashrathoraman.
The sleeper has awakened.
Research finished.
Immediately.
The sleeper has
Research
awakened.
finished.
My strength is yours. Anudora.
Someone
I'm
threatens the
awake.
wilds.
I'm awake.
The goddess calls. So be it.
Our time is short.
Ashrathoraman.
At
Has
once.
sleep dulled my senses?
heed
Our
the voice
allies'
of the
town
wind.
needs help.
Someone threatens the wilds.
I await your command.
Hi!
The
Our
goddess.
allies' town
Our
needs help.
time is short.
Ashrathor.
My strength is
I heed
yours.
the voice of the
The
wind.
path is clear.
The goddess calls.
I'm awake.
Someone
I'm
threatens the
awake.
wild.
Something is amiss. Has sleep
Ashrathor.
dulled
Where
my
shall I
senses?
Research
strike?
finished.
For Kalimdor.
I heed the voice of a loon.
Something is amiss. What threatens these lands?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Our allies' town
Someone
needs help.
Where
threatens the
shall I
wild.
strike?
Ashrathoraman. Thy enemy. So be it.
My strength is yours.
Our allies' town needs help.
I heed the voice.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Our
Ashrathoraman.
time is short.
I heed the voice of the wind.
Our
I'm
allies'
awake.
town needs help.
I'm awake.
The
My
goddess.
strength is yours.
I heed
Our
the voice
time
of
is
the
Has
wind.
short.
sleep dulled my senses?
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
I'm awake.
Someone
I'm
threatens the
awake.
wild.
Where
Research
shall I
finished.
strike?
Our allies' town needs help.
Anidora.
Are we being
Ashrathoraman.
invaded?
Someone
What is
threatens the
nature's
wild.
call?
I heed
Is
the
there
voice
trouble?
of a loon.
What is nature's call?
So be it.
What threatens these lands?
Waiting on you.
The land and I are one.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice
Hi.
of Elune. Someone could be
Is there our allies' town needs help? Are we being invaded?
Something amiss.
I heed the
Hi.
voice of Elune.
Is there trouble? What is nature's call?
Our time is short, of course.
Ashra Thoraman.
Are we being invaded?
The goddess calls.
Our allies' town needs help.
Shall be done.
Our allies' town needs help. What is nature's call? Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Hi!
As the goddess
Are we
wills.
being invaded?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Research finished.
I
Our
stand
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Our allies' town great out.
Ashra Thoraman. Ashra Thoraman. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune.
I stand ready.
By Elune.
Ah, the great out.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The land and I are one.
Our champion has fallen.
For Kalimdor.
Our allies' town needs help. Ah, the great outdoors.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Stole my senses.
Your move.
Ashtherodanador.
I stand ready.
Ah, the great outdoors.
I stand ready.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Ah, the great outdoors.
Something is amiss. The land and I are one.
Our allies' town needs help.
For college. I move on.
I'm game.
Our champion has fallen. Our allies' town needs help.
Someone threatens the wilds.
An allied champion has fallen. Our allies' town needs help.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Our allies' town needs
Ah,
help.
the great outdoors.
You are very brave to stand against me, little human. If only your countrymen had been as bold, I would have had more fun scouring your wretched nations from the world.
Is talking all you demons do?
Story! Show yourself! Or do you intend to have mortal girls do all your fighting for you?
Priestess, the undead have constructed a new settlement. They are mustering new forces to send at us. Our allies' town can't help it.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Your building is complete. 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 Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
On your mark. Done.
What is nature's call? For the trees.
Waiting on you. Point the way. Your move. Fair enough.
Are we being invaded?
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Ashrathoraman.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Ah, the great outdoors. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I stand ready.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
We're under attack! Send reinforcements quickly!
Hi! The great outdoors. Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Ah, the great outdoors.
I stand ready.
Ah, the great outdoors. Our
What is
warriors
nature's
have
call?
engaged
I
the
stand
enemy.
ready.
Gladly. Ah, the great outdoors. Ah, the great outdoors.
The goddess calls.
I stand ready.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Someone threatens the wild. So be it.
Ah, the great outdoors.
As the goddess will, by and win.
Ah, the great outdoors.
So be it.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Ah, the great outdoors.
Immediately.
Ah, the great outdoors. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Ah, the great outdoors.
The sleeper has awakened.
sacred grove is being desecrated.
By the great wind.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The sleeper has awakened.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
As the goddess moves.
The sleeper has awakened.
By the great wind.
The sleeper
So
has
be it.
awakened.
Immediately.
Is there trouble? Making trails.
The sleeper has awakened. Anodora.
By the great
Someone
winds
threatens the
I
wilds.
come.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our champion has fallen. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Anudora. For Kalimdor.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ah, the great outdoors.
I stand ready.
By the great winds I come.
Something is amiss. Ashtarodanado.
Ah, the great outdoors. Ah, the great outdoors.
Anudora. Ashtarodanado. It shall be done. The land and I are one.
By the
God
great
is
winds.
Ah, the great outdoors. Ah, the great outdoors.
The goddess calls.
My strength is yours.
Hi! I'm game.
By the great winds I come.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Goddess,
Ah, the great outdoors.
Dulled my senses. For Kalimdor.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Goddess,
Ah, the great outdoors. Ah, the great outdoors.
By the great winds I come.
Goddess, light my path. Goddess, light my path.
Ah, the great outdoors. Ah, the great outdoors.
By the great winds I come. Enlighten me. It has begun.
I am sworn. Goddess,
Out
light
with
my
it.
path.
For my brothers.
Goddess, light my path.
Ah, the great outdoors.
By the great
Ah,
winds.
the great outdoors.
Ashrathoraman. By Elun.
Our warriors have engaged our allies' town needs help.
The land and I will go.
Goddess, light my path. Goddess, light my path.
Ah, the great outdoors. Ah, the great outdoors.
My senses. For Kalimdor. It shall be done.
By the great winds.
Ashtarodana.
Goddess, light my path. Goddess, light my path.
The
Anudora.
sleeper has awakened. The sleeper
Anudora.
has awakened.
Ashtarodanados.
Our
Someone
warriors
threatens the
have
wild.
engaged the enemy.
By
As
the
the
great
goddess
winds I come.
Something is amiss.
I'm awake. I'm awake. My strength is yours.
The goddess calls.
Something
Goddess,
is
light my
amiss.
path.
Ashrathoraman.
Goddess, light
be
my
it.
path. Our allies' town needs help.
I heed
By
the
the
voice
great
of Elun.
winds I come.
What threatens these lands?
Someone
Has
threatens the
awakened.
wilds.
The sleeper has awakened.
Ashrathoraman.
The land and
Our
heed the
warriors
voice
have
of Elun.
engaged the enemy.
By Elun.
Ah,
Goddess,
the
By
great
the great
outdoors.
winds.
The goddess calls. Heed it.
Ah,
Goddess,
the
As
light
great
my
goddess
path.
outdoors.
I heed the voice of Elun.
By the great winds I come.
Ah,
Goddess,
the great
light my
outdoors. Ah,
Goddess,
the
light
great
my path.
outdoors.
By the great winds I come.
The goddess calls.
Ah, the
Goddess,
great
light my
outdoors.
path.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Ah,
Goddess,
the
light
great
my path.
outdoors.
Someone threatens the wild.
Something is amiss.
Goddess, light my path. Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Goddess, light my path.
Ah, the great
Ashra Thoraman.
By
outdoors.
the great wind.
I hear the voice of Elune.
Goddess, light my
Ashra Thoraman.
By the great winds I come.
Someone threatens the
Has
wild.
sleep dulled
Goddess,
my
light
senses?
my path.
The
Ashra
sleeper
Thoraman.
has awakened.
Goddess, light my path.
The goddess
The
calls.
sleeper has awakened.
By the great winds I come.
Someone threatens the wild.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Goddess, light our allies' town. Goddess, light
The sleeper has awakened.
our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Dulled my senses.
Ashra Thoraman.
Goddess, light my path.
The sleeper has awakened.
Goddess, light my path.
So be it.
Something is amiss. It shall be done.
Our time is short. Where shall I strike at once?
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
By the great winds I come.
Come, you night elves! Where is the fire and the passion with which you fought so long ago?
The goddess calls. By Elune.
Goddess, light my path. Wakalamoon. Goddess, light my path.
Someone threatens the wild.
By the great
Archimonde's victory here has made him overconfident. He will not see the trap that I laid for him until it is too late.
At last, the way to the World Tree is clear. Witness the end, you mortals. The final hour has come.
The Outlanders held him back as long as they could. Were you successful in planning the summit's defense?
Yes. Now our victory is assured.
as will the entire world. The sacrifices have been made. Just as the orcs, humans, and night elves discarded their old hatreds and stood united against a common foe, so did nature herself rise up to banish the shadow forever. As for me, I came back to ensure that there would be a future, to teach the world that it no longer needed guardians. The hope for future generations has always resided in mortal hands. And now that my task is done, I will take my place amongst the legends of the past.